Hello everybody, this is John Hardy bringing the business tip of the day, commitment. Let me express this to you. This is a big one. I find the challenges that business owners struggle with the most is commitment, is being there every day, being there every moment, being there engaged with a way that you're looking long-term, 10-year dynamics. And it's interesting, when I did this in one organization, I said, we're going to make a commitment for 10 years. It blew them out of the water. They thought, how could we ever do that? They've now been doing the same thing with that organization, doing that for 14 years, and they're loving it. They've seen great dynamic things take place. They've renewed and re-engaged and taken what they've been doing to the next level, Lots of people have been trained and had great experience simply because they followed through on being committed to the cause. And so when we start in business, we have these grand ideas stirring within us, and we write great business plans, and we write great summaries so we know the very key objectives that we want to do. And then the hard yards sit in of collecting clients, building systems, understanding and employing staff, and then we hope after doing all of that, and I know this works, we actually become profitable. But what we want to do is we're looking to be profitable and get all the money happening at the front end, and profitability actually happens at the back end. And so commitment is a very, very powerful tool in your toolkit as a business owner, a business operator. It comes from the motivation, the fuel that you need to get really good at something. So it was interesting for me to be involved in coaching, and I've had a profile done on me to actually assess what I'm really like as an executive coach. And it kind of rings, the bell rings, I ring. Somebody asked me recently the other day, I was just telling them what I was doing, and they said, how can you do that? Well, for me to coach back to back to back with people, at the end of the day, I feel a little bit mentally challenged, but when I'm doing it next one, I'm engaged, I'm listening, I'm excited, I'm working with those people, we see creative dynamics take place, and bring on the next one. I am really, the bell rings for me. I really enjoy it, and I know I have the skills and abilities to actually deliver. So this is what we ask of ourselves. We ask of ourselves, is this a motivation inside of me that I know I get great satisfaction because I'm really good at it? Let me give you this example. There's a cellist, so let me dig up the cellist's name for you. And she has spent something like, her name is Yo-Yo Ma, and she's probably spent something like 50,000 hours of practice. She is a world-renowned cellist because she's been committed, she's motivated, she's good at it, and she's actually become excellent. I'm not sure if you've heard the adage that if you want to become a master of anything, you need to put a minimum of 10,000 hours repeatedly into that same dynamic, working at that same area, because you will stand out from the crowd. You wonder why Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are outstanding soccer players, is because they put the hours in. For many years, we had an outstanding golfer who would spend something like every day hit 1,000 balls just to practice. His name was Tiger Woods, won many competitions, a leading golf player in his own right for many, many, many years, and he was just an outstanding. Now we know his challenge was a character issue that flawed him, but his skill, because he put the commitment into it, he saw the outflow and the dynamic from that. And so this is the challenge for us in the space that we are in business. You look at your figures, you look at your team, you look at the widget that you are doing, and you can say to yourself, I'm good at this. That's what I want you to understand. that you're motivated, you've worked hard. Now, I want you to raise your level of commitment, that I'm going to take this to the next level. I'm going to read up on this dynamic of business. I'm going to listen to podcasts like these. I'm going to watch the videos on business so I can grow and understand the principles of what it means for me to actually engage in the dynamic of business that I'm involved in. So I want you to consider your commitment today. Ask yourself, do I waffle through the day? Do I make excuses for myself? Do I blame the staff? Or do I recognize I am good at this and I'm going to get better? And so this is the dynamic I want you to think about, because it's a really outstanding dynamic in business tips. You being a business leader, business owner, business operator who is committed. It's great to be able to share with you business tips of the day. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back with more business tips, so stay tuned.